Businesses and markets are suffering economically, with some companies drawing up plans to leave the region of Catalonia in the wake of the contentious referendum on Sunday. Catalonia's regional government has moved to declare independence from Spain on Monday, prompting shares in banks to fall by 5% in two Catalonia-headquartered banks, CaixaBank and Banco Sabadell. Today, the banks will make the decision whether to move their headquarters outside Catalonia, the Balearic Islands or Alicante being the main options. The Balearic Islands is known historically as the other financial hub of Spain. CaixaBank says the transition would be carried out in order to protect customers' finances. Economist Jonathan Davis tries to decipher what risks the banks would be taking by staying inside Catalonia should they follow through with their independence.
Well, it's a very strange thing because, as most people know, Catalonia, a bit like the southeast of England, is the most prosperous region. I can't really imagine why bankers would want to leave an area of relative prosperity. I can't really understand what they're talking about. It sounds to me politicking.
Some companies had prepared contingency plans to move offices before the referendum took place, in pursuit of the legal certainty that was sure to collapse should Catalonia declare independence. Orzin Genomics, a South African drug-making company, announced its plans to leave the region on Wednesday, prompting shares to rise by 33%. This suggests that for investors, the political unrest surrounding Catalonia is far from economically attractive. Symptoms of political uncertainty have been known to slow markets down. A similar trend was seen in the run-up to the Scottish referendum in 2014, as the Royal Bank of Scotland and Lloyds Banking Group made plans to move to London should Scotland choose to break away from the UK.
But the question is, in the British case, where would they go? In Catalonia, you've got Barcelona, a vibrant city economically and so on. We're talking about an industry which now works on electronics across fibre cables. The geography is irrelevant, especially within the EU, because if Catalonia leaves Spain, it's still clearly in the EU. There's no change to the rules, the laws, or indeed the transmission of data. To me, yes, it probably is scare tactics, and as I say, politicking.
Europe has shown a considerable lack of support following Sunday's referendum, which saw Spanish police forces turn violent against Catalan voters as they used force in their removal of the ballot boxes. This morning, 150 cars in Girona had the tyres deflated. Mayors accused the Spanish police forces of playing a part in this. Catalan citizens string banners from their balconies, reading, "Europe, where are you when we need you?"
Well, the European Commission has been entirely two-faced here. It states very clearly that a member of the European Union must not abuse human rights. Well, they did. Tens, if not hundreds of millions have viewed those abuses of human rights. And Jean-Claude Juncker, one of the many various presidents of the European Union, has said that basically nothing has gone wrong here. The Spanish Parliament have done nothing wrong here. Well, that's entirely two-faced.
The violation of human rights from the Spanish police was not mentioned in King Felipe's speech on Tuesday either. Focus was put instead on Catalonia's defiance against the Spanish constitution, as he accused Catalan leaders of shattering the democratic principles. Catalonia's leader has said that the king has ignored millions of Catalans.
I que busqui la manera més encertada de poder-lo complir.
We await Carles Puigdemont's announcement on Monday to see whether Catalonia will go through with their bid for independence. Maud Start, Radio Sputnik.